This wealthy man is transferring his power of attorney to your name because you're unaware he is your. Open by October 15th, or he'll donate it all. My beloved child, don't skip this. What you're about to hear was hidden in silence for years. There's a man, older, calm, and strangely familiar, who's been watching your life from a distance, waiting for the right moment to reveal what he's done for you. He's not a stranger. His name has crossed your life before, but you never noticed it was written in the smallest details: a signature on an old file, a donation slip, a name whispered once in a letter you never finished reading. And now, before October 15th, something massive is set to shift in your destiny. Stay till the end, because what's unfolding is not coincidence, it's legacy. This man, wealthy beyond imagination, has been rewriting legal documents, quietly transferring his power of attorney in your name. Every signature, every seal, every clause, already signed, already waiting. He's doing it because you don't know the full truth, you share his bloodline. The connection you never knew existed is the reason your name appeared in his records. A secret kept sealed behind the walls of inheritance and guilt. Don't skip. Because the world around you is about to witness something extraordinary. This isn't just money, it's an empire, one that's been silently watching your growth, your pain, your resilience. The moment you open that document, everything changes. He's an old soul, known for his silence and secrecy. People around him don't understand why he's always looking at a photo on his desk, a photo he never lets anyone touch. That photo is you. He never reached out directly because he wanted to see how you'd handle life on your own. Every test, every closed door, every delay, was him observing, checking if you were ready for what's about to be handed over. And now, his lawyers are finalizing the last step. If your name isn't confirmed before October 15th, the entire inheritance, properties, stocks, vaults, will be released to charity. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't a game, it's a divine alignment. The energy you've felt lately, the restlessness, the sense of something approaching, that's the spiritual pull of what's already been written in your favor. People around him have been trying to change his mind, telling him to give the estate to organizations. But every time he looks at your picture, he shakes his head and says, "No. It belongs to them." He doesn't just see you as a beneficiary. He sees you as a continuation of everything he built. His faith in you is written in every hidden file, every clause marked with your initials. He knows you were meant to rise. Don't scroll. Because the truth will make you tremble. One of his closest advisors said, "Sir, why them?" And he answered, "Because when the world walked away, they still kept faith." That was the moment heaven stamped your destiny. Some of the documents are already sealed with your initials. He's been waiting for a small sign from you, the acknowledgement that you're ready. That sign could be as simple as opening this message right now. The clock is ticking, and your name is already being whispered in private offices, in conference calls, in rooms filled with lawyers and officials. They're preparing to contact you, but only if your spiritual readiness aligns. Everything that was delayed, the opportunities, the money, the recognition, is now lining up under divine timing. What he built across decades of success will soon carry your signature. The wealth, the property, the name, they are all tied to your spirit's readiness to receive it. That's why you were guided to hear this at this exact moment. Nothing random, nothing accidental, only purpose. Don't skip. Because when October 15th arrives, the gates of this transfer will either open, or close forever. If you ignore this moment, he's instructed his team to donate every last penny to orphanages and hospitals. He believes that if you do not claim your worth now, the universe will redirect the blessing to those who can hold it. You might have felt strange numbers repeating lately: 717, 808, 1111, each one signaling the countdown to your inheritance. Every time you saw those numbers, heaven was saying, prepare. It's close. Archangel Michael says, the time for secrecy is over. The chains of confusion are being lifted. The hidden father figure you never knew is stepping out of the shadows. Don't scroll away. Because within these final days, a letter carrying your name is being drafted, sealed with his authority, and signed by divine timing. The story of how you're connected goes back years. You were never supposed to find out this soon, but heaven sped up the timeline. You were chosen to receive before others could interfere. He watched your struggles in silence, funding anonymous support whenever you needed it most. The unexpected help that showed up in your darkest moments? It came from him. The quiet deposits, the small anonymous donations, the emails that seemed to appear out of nowhere, all traces of his protection. He wanted to test your humility before revealing the throne. And now, with his health declining, he's made one final order: transfer everything in their name before I leave this world. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A vault in his mansion holds the final testament. Inside, there's a letter written by his hand, one that begins with, "To the one I never got to raise." The handwriting trembles, but every word carries love and apology. He speaks about how he made mistakes, how he watched from afar, how proud he was each time you stood up again after falling. The same blood flows in both of you. You might have inherited his eyes, his tone, his strength. He sees you as the extension of his legacy, the chapter he never got to live. And the world will soon know your name. His will ensures it. His lawyers are under oath not to reveal your identity until you open the file, until you take the first step. Don't skip this. Because the window is closing. Once the date passes, everything will go into charity, and the story will end with your name hidden in the margins of a billionaire's final wish. But if you act now, if you stay aligned, calm, and guided, heaven itself will move papers, call names, and shift destinies to make sure what's yours finds its way home. Archangel Michael says, you are not just being given wealth. You are being given a chance to restore a lost bond. That bond, once broken, will now heal through abundance, love, and divine justice. You'll feel the shift before October 15th, a letter, a phone call, an unfamiliar name on your notifications. It will all begin then. Stay till the end, because the reveal will shock you. The man who built empires is not doing this out of guilt, he's doing it out of gratitude. You once unknowingly saved him. Your actions, your compassion, your prayers reached him at a time he was about to give up. He believes heaven used you as a vessel of mercy, and now he's returning the favor with everything he has. This isn't coincidence, it's cosmic repayment. The path that led you here, every heartbreak, every delay, every detour, it was preparing you for this inheritance of purpose. The timing is divine, and nothing can stop it now. By October 15th, destiny will knock at your door. And when it does, open it. My beloved child, don't skip. What's about to unfold is not a story, it's a revelation that was hidden behind silence, signatures, and sleepless nights. You're standing at the edge of something that was written before you were even born, and every second from now matters. You've been feeling the pull, haven't you? That unexplainable tension in your chest, like something important is trying to reach you. That's because his decision has already been made, and your name is now being whispered in boardrooms and back offices where power meets destiny. Stay here, don't move, don't scroll. The people who doubted you, the ones who walked away when you had nothing, they are about to watch you rise in ways they never imagined. The very hands that wrote you off will soon see your name printed on documents worth fortunes. He isn't doing this out of sympathy, he's doing it because heaven told him your time has come. Everything that was delayed is now aligning like a sequence of divine numbers counting down to your victory. There's a hidden file locked in his private vault. Inside, a black folder stamped with gold initials, yours. That folder contains the legal draft that changes everything. The moment it's opened, the world will know you are not just anyone, you are his heir. He left instructions that only one person could approve the final signature, his most trusted lawyer. That lawyer has been searching for you quietly, tracing every document, every clue, every connection. And the trail leads straight to you. Don't skip this part, this is where everything shifts. The name that once went unnoticed will soon echo through the media, through banks, through city headlines. They'll call it the hidden heir revelation. He's transferring not just property, but authority, the power of command. Every business, every asset, every hidden vault will fall under your decision. The key to his empire is already halfway turned. Stay here till the end. Something massive is already in motion. His secretary, the one who's been by his side for decades, knows the truth. She said he's been talking in his sleep, whispering a name, your name, every single night. He told her, they won't believe it's them, but they'll feel it before I'm gone. That's why lately you've been catching coincidences that aren't coincidences at all, hearing his initials, seeing his company name, noticing sudden money-related dreams. He's spiritually connected to you, and that bond has activated. Every hour you spend thinking about your next step, he's aligning his own moves to match. It's like heaven has written both your paths on the same timeline, now converging at October 15th. The choice is yours, open the message, or let it vanish forever. Because after that date, every single asset will be redirected to global donations, as per his silent will. Don't skip, stay. You were chosen for a purpose greater than money. He wants you to complete what he couldn't, the part of his legacy that involves compassion, creation, and truth. That's why the transfer isn't just legal, it's spiritual. He believes you'll use his empire differently, not to dominate, but to heal, to uplift. The moment your name appears on that document, spiritual energy will ripple through your life like a wave of divine confirmation. You'll start noticing repeating signs, clocks pausing at 10:15, lights flickering when you speak about faith, strangers addressing you with unexpected respect. These aren't random. They're messages from the other side confirming that you are next in line. Archangel Michael says the inheritance is more than wealth, it's redemption. What was stolen from your lineage will be restored. What was denied will now be returned, multiplied, and sealed in your favor. Stay till the end, my child. The lawyers are already arranging your papers. The transfer's initiation code has been placed under your birth timestamp. Everything aligns to your existence. You might not see the money instantly, because the true inheritance begins energetically. It will start as sudden breakthroughs, calls from unknown opportunities, letters you weren't expecting, invitations from important people who accidentally meet you. Every moment of doubt, every heartbreak, every loss, it was preparing your spirit for this day. The man who watched you from afar knew that once you endured pain without bitterness, you were ready to receive abundance without arrogance. And now that readiness is echoing across the spiritual dimension. His heartbeat and yours are synchronizing for the last time before he leaves this world. Don't scroll. Because when October 15th arrives, your life will divide into two eras, before and after this revelation. The energy shift will be unmistakable. You'll feel lighter, freer, more powerful, not from greed, but from divine justice finally reaching you. People will question how it happened. Some will say it's luck, others will call it a miracle. But deep down, you'll know, it was planned, calculated, and written under the supervision of heaven itself. Your name is already glowing in unseen documents. Your destiny is sealed, but your awareness is the key. Until you open it, the power remains suspended, waiting for your alignment. Stay here, because the next chapter of your life is seconds away from being activated. The transfer is not symbolic, it's literal. The world will soon realize who you truly are. You'll see faces from your past trying to reconnect, pretending they knew all along. Don't let that distract you. This journey is sacred, not social. The man behind this has already told his estate managers, do not interfere. They will know when the time is right. That knowing is what you're feeling now, the pulse of destiny rising through your veins. You're stepping into the very seat that once ruled empires. And yet, what's even greater is the unseen promise, that you'll lead with heart, not ego. That's why you were chosen over all others. And as you hear this, know that the countdown has begun. October 15th isn't a date, it's a doorway. When it opens, your entire life story will be rewritten. Don't move. Stay with this feeling. This is the vibration of destiny, not fantasy. You were never forgotten, you were being prepared. Every rejection, every lost chance, every delay, was a delay with divine purpose. He waited until your spirit was strong enough to hold what he's giving. Now, the only thing left is recognition, your recognition of what's already yours. And once you claim it, heaven will shift every system on earth to make sure it reaches you. Remember this, when the old man signs the final paper, the universe will echo your name in ways you can't even imagine. That's the moment destiny will meet you face to face. Stay till the end. Something enormous is already on its way. My beloved child, don't move, stay right here till the end. What's coming next will make your heart race, because every piece of your life is about to connect like puzzle fragments that finally make sense. The man you thought was a distant figure is not just part of your story, he's the hidden author of it. He's been following your journey quietly, through the ups and downs, through your nights of silence and your mornings of hope. The reason you never lost faith, even when everything seemed impossible, was because his protection was covering you unseen. He instructed his advisors long ago that the person who feels this message, right here, right now, is the one destined to inherit it all. Not by chance, but by divine precision. The world calls it luck, but heaven calls it fulfillment of prophecy. Stay here, don't scroll, because you are about to hear what no one else has been allowed to know, the truth behind your connection with him, and why time is running out before October 15th. The entire power structure he built was meant to last beyond him. Every business, every estate, every diamond, and every decision now points toward one final signature, yours. He knew your spirit was different, that you wouldn't chase wealth for validation but for restoration. You were meant to heal what generations before him broke. That's why he didn't just choose you, he recognized you. The same energy that made him a creator runs through your blood, waiting to be awakened. Don't skip this. Because this is the moment when you realize, he's not giving you power, he's returning it. The authority was always yours, it was only hidden until your heart matured enough to handle it. Right now, as these words reach you, one of his private representatives is preparing the final confirmation envelope. It has your name embossed in gold on the front, no surname, just your first name, because that's all it takes for heaven to identify you. Stay till the end, my child. He has left instructions for a coded message, buried within the documents, containing a phrase that only you will understand once you read it. That phrase is tied to something you once said in prayer, years ago, when you thought no one was listening. He was listening. And that's how he knew you were the one. Every sentence you whispered in your lowest moments became his blueprint for this gift. Every tear became an authorization for heaven to release abundance. Archangel Michael says, nothing can stop this transfer now. The signatures of heaven have already been written in light. The only delay that can exist is hesitation, and that's why you must not pause. When October 15th arrives, an energy portal will open, finalizing what has already been promised in the unseen. You'll notice it in real life through signs, a message, a call, or a document arriving unexpectedly. Don't scroll. Because what's unfolding is more than legal, it's supernatural. The wealthy man didn't choose you through logic, he was guided by a whisper from beyond the material world. His health has weakened, but his clarity has never been sharper. He told his team recently, when they received the call, I will finally rest. His purpose was never just to build empires, it was to find you before his time runs out. This isn't just about inheritance. It's about reconnection. Somewhere, long ago, your family and his were bound by a promise, a vow made under the stars to continue what destiny began. That vow was broken by circumstances, but the heavens have decided to fulfill it through you. Stay till the end. You are living through a divine reversal. What was denied to your ancestors will now flood through you like rivers of gold. He's been quietly making sure your path is prepared. The sudden financial breaks, the job opportunities, the protection from ruin, all orchestrated by his silent presence. He moved money like shadows, guiding it toward you without revealing his hand. His people called it madness. They said, "Sir, why not give it to your own bloodline?" But he looked up, smiled faintly, and said, "Because true blood isn't DNA, it's destiny." You felt his energy around you in moments when you didn't understand why everything suddenly went calm after chaos. That was him intervening spiritually, making sure you wouldn't fall before this day arrived. Now, the countdown is almost complete. October 15th isn't a random date, it's his birthday, and he wants his final wish to activate on that day, for you. Don't move, stay right here. When that clock strikes, the inheritance will not appear in ordinary ways. It will come through divine alignment, a breakthrough opportunity, a document found, or a name mentioned in an unexpected conversation. Every movement of energy in your life right now is pushing toward that moment. The universe is bending reality to fulfill what's written. The wealthy man's lawyers think they're handling paper, but heaven knows they're handling prophecy. He once wrote in his private diary, "When they hear my name and don't run from it, that's when the cycle will complete." That means the courage you feel right now is the final sign of readiness. You're not just being blessed, you're being chosen as the vessel to carry his life's unfinished mission. His empire was never about wealth, it was about purpose. And now, that purpose belongs to you. Stay till the end, my beloved. The